Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to be taking a look at the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Of course, transforms into a golden ape and then transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. 55% level 1 links. I did not manage to pull him, so we are using a friend. Now, it's very tricky for this guy. Like, out of all the units, he's probably the worst one, I think, to not pull if you want to try using him as a friend, because unfortunately his leader skill is giant 8 power. So the giant 8 power team is in desperate need of some help. I'm having to run like an older event because like the units on the team are just not good enough for like the difficult events. Like every other team for the new units, we've just been doing like the Namek Saga Goku story stage, but this team would get absolutely destroyed. And unfortunately, one of his only 200% leads, we've got this guy for giant 8 power, but his leader skill doesn't include any of the heroes characters unless they are on full power, which means we've got the limit breaker Super Saiyan 4s who are obviously, apart from Vegito, a little bit hit or miss. We can't run physical Vegito, so the team is yeah, not that great, but we're going to see how well Goku can do, because Goku himself is obviously very good. His super attacks, 12 key, greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage. The 18 key, greatly raise attack and defense and mega colossal damage. And then his passive is key, 3, attack and defense 200%, high chance to crit, 2 extra key per AGL orb obtained, and then 1 extra key for every other type of orb. Power beyond Super Saiyan allies, defense 50%, which is nice. For 4 turns from his entry turn, he has a 70% chance to dodge and guards. For every 3 key when attacking, he gets an extra attack and defense 30%. And then he performs a critical hit if you get 24 key. Now, I talked about this when I did the breakdown video, but if we do 24 divided by 3, he can have, 8 chances of his thing to proc, which is 30%. So if we get 24 key, he gets 240% attack and defense when attacking, which is kind of crazy. So let's do, I guess we'll keep you in slot 1 for now. So we'll do this. Can't quite get the 24 key, but that's still a pretty solid amount. We're missing all but 1, so he's getting 210% attack and defense here on attack. So let's see. Vegito should be fine for the first few turns at least. Although the super might do a bit of damage here. Well, that could potentially help us with the active skill, because Goku, of course, can transform into the giant ape. It's either a turn restriction or an HP restriction. We'll bring that up in the next turn, but we might actually be able to get that early, which would be good. To dodge. Couldn't dodge the super though, could we? So let's see, turn 1, we've got Saiyan Raw active, 15, so basically 16 million attack stat at 55%. Pretty good. We got to the extra key level, so we got the crit. Limit breaker Goku is a bit of a... Oh, at least we know he's not going to get supered. 96k from a normal. Oof. Oh god, yeah, this is just such a terrible setup. Like, what? It's the first time I've used an item since we got the new update. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, if he supers straight away, we'd be in trouble here. Because this is the problem, like I say, is out of all the units, if you didn't pull Vegeta and you want to run him as a friend, you can just run the Universe Survival Saga team, which is a really good team. If you didn't pull Vegito and you want to run him as a friend, which you've already done for the Vegito showcase, you can run a Majin Buu Saga team, which is one of the best teams in the game. But if you didn't pull Goku and you want to run him as a friend, you have to run a giant 8 power team. And unfortunately, this team is not very good. So, I mean, obviously these guys should be getting their EZA during the celebration, the physical Super Saiyan 4s, and hopefully post EZA they're going to be really good. But obviously here they're kind of a liability. I mean, at least on the first turn they have guard, so maybe we won't take too much damage here. But okay, so at least from the normals they take double digits. He's going to super limit breaker for Vegeta, isn't he? I mean, the thing is, the limit breakers will get their EZAs this year. If we're still getting the heroes EZAs in November, Because obviously we know we're not getting Hero Celebrations anymore, but they're still going to Easy A the older characters. If he gets his Easy A in November, the Limit Breaker Goku and Vegeta could potentially be very good. But... Alright, so we can't use the transformation just yet. So the transformation condition is HP 70% or less, or from the start of the 5th turn. So we'll be able to use it next turn with him guaranteed. So we'll do that. Again, see, not great key on the turn. Because that's the problem, is when Goku's in Super Saiyan 3 form, he's got... he does still have Prepared for Battle, actually, to be fair. But we don't have a GT character for him to link with on this rotation, which obviously GT is a link that gives key. Yeah, Goku definitely seems... He seems like a character out of the 3 that's going to be so much better when you're running him on other teams. Like, under other leader skills. Just because his team... like, I know that's one of the big takeaways from when his details were revealed. That the Giant 8-power team as his leader skill is such a bad choice. Like, it's such a terrible team. But, I mean, the problem is, with them now pushing these new Carnival leads up to being 220%, if he was a 220% lead for Power Beyond Super Saiyan, that would probably be, like, the best team in the game. So 13 mils. You can see if you get less key, he's not getting as many of those buffs. So he's obviously not doing as much. But we have the 70% chance to dodge. Dodging everything instead of including the super. So that's really good. Oh, Brody got sealed. He might be dead. I didn't realise he was sealed, so he's not going to get any defense because he didn't super. Great. I mean, that's the problem with the Giant 8-power team. Oh, he took double digits. Never mind. Sorry, Broly. I wasn't familiar with your game. He sealed... God damn it, he sealed Goku. Oh, okay, that's fine. We can do this. I should really float you off, so I guess we can get the GT, like, link active, but I'm a bit worried about Goku taking big damage here. We'll do that. Because, yeah, Oob can tank in slot 1 here. Oh, I was going to say, if he was going to super this turn, I really need him to super Oob. Because Goku is not built up, so he's not going to crit. Oof. That little bit of lag always makes me think you're going to get super attacked. Yeah, I mean, this team's going to get a huge buff, like I said, when these guys get their Easy A, but, like, that on its own is not enough to, like, save this team. So, I think it's only really dawned on me when trying to build this team, as I've already said, like, in the video, that he's going to be really good on other teams, but his team is kind of awful. Also, I think we're dead now, right? Oh, no, 448. I mean, this team does have a lot of HP now, at least. Alright, so... here we go. So we can transform. Let's get make sure the animations are on. Let's transform. Right, golden monkey time. Is he still sealed? Does that count? Or does it get rid of it? Okay, it's not. Good. Alright, so once you transform into the giant ape, we only have the one super, like the Vegito, which is massively raise attack temporarily, destructive damage, and then he gets 300% attack, 2 extra key per key through obtained, and guaranteed crits. And then once the giant ape mode runs out, he automatically instantly transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, the thing is, I actually can't remember 100% how this works if you end the phase when you're in the giant form. So, because the giant form, we should end up killing him here. Yeah, 13.7 mil. So we take him out. And then we get the animation at the end of the turn. Nice. Alright. So there you go. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Is it going to stay on the Goku rotation? It does. Nice. Perfect. So we can put him in slot 1. We get a nice heal. Do I want to put him in slot 1? Vegito still has his damage reduction, doesn't he? Yeah. Right, so Goku transforms into Super Saiyan 4. And then we have his super attacks are raise attack and defense, which is an infinite stack on the 12 key. Greatly raise as an infinite stack, does Mega Colossal, and then raises allies attack and defense by 44% for 2 turns. So he buffs everyone on this turn and the next turn. Key 4, 200% stats, additional 2 key per keys are obtained. Power beyond Super Saiyan or Giant 8 power allies get 70% defense and 10% damage reduction. Then he guards. For 4 turns from when he transforms, he gets guaranteed crits. When attacking, he gets 100% attack and defense. For every 4 key, he gets attack and defense 44%. If he has 24 key, he gets a guaranteed additional super. When you're at 44% or less HP at the start of the turn, which we were, he heals 44%. And then for each attack performed and received, he gets extra key and builds up crit chance. So he only has to get hit and attacked, combo of both, 5 times, and he's doing guaranteed crits. So he's at 286 at the start of turn. Bear in mind, he's giving Vegito extra damage reduction. So Vegito actually has really high damage reduction on this turn. So, oh yeah, we've got the animated sprite as well. It's pretty cool. So we'll do that. Get the full 24 key. Grab the physical orbs for Vegeta. And let's see how we go. Because, yeah, bear in mind, Vegito's got his full damage reduction from his intro, and then he's got an extra 10% damage reduction from Goku, as well as the extra 70% defense. So Limit Breaker Vegito actually could be kind of back for Goku's team, at least. Obviously, once those 6 turns runs out, though, he can kind of still be a bit of a liability. But Goku super buffing everyone for 2 turns is going to be really good as well. 25 million. Damn. He's got the highest attack stat so far of all the 55% for these 3. The additional super 15.8. And yeah, because we got 24 key, we're getting guaranteed crits. So how much is he going to take the super for? We've got type advantage as well, but yeah, 105 damage. Okay. I mean, like I say, if the Limit Breakers get good easy A's, they will be pretty fun options for his team, but an action break, nice, that's 1 less attack he has to take. He's only taking double digits. Limit Breaker Vegeta is actually doing a lot better than I was expecting. Unfortunately, he didn't get supered. We've got enough orbs to transform Goku. This full int turn is looking a bit spicy though. Because yeah, remember now everyone on this turn has the buff from Goku supering on the previous turn. 44% extra attack and defense. So yeah, 20 million for full power Goku here. These 2 together would be pretty crazy. The new Super Saiyan 4 Goku and this guy. But unfortunately on this team, because of how wonky it is with having to run some of these heroes units, we kind of have to keep this Goku on the other rotation because he's the best unit on this rotation. He should eat this post super, right? Yeah. At least we know Limit Breaker Goku's not getting supered. can't believe that Limit Breaker Goku has to get hit like 7 times to get his full passive, which is ridiculous. That's the biggest thing they need to do with the Limit Breaker EZAs, is they need to drop the requirements in their passive, because they are very much not good. But yeah, it's quite funny seeing these guys with the extra buff from Goku as well. Like, obviously Broly, the Limit Breaker Broly was a bit disappointing of release last year, but it's kind of funny seeing him doing kind of okay on this team. Obviously it's with the buff, so... right, so let's get you fused into Gogeta. Yeah, so that gives us... We have every link except prepared for battle with him, which is kind of crazy. He's not really a slot 1 unit, but we should put him in slot 1 for now. I mean, he tanks those for double digits anyway. Yeah, 25.8. So yeah, his actual individual performance is really, really good. But unfortunately, like I said, his actual team build is just leaving quite a lot to be desired. And of course this guy locks and has locked Vegeta in slot 1. So I mean, to be honest, I think we'll just end it off there, because I could use a Senzu and break the lock, but yeah, this guy, I mean, 55% level 1 links, he's hitting harder than the others, at least in terms of single attack stats. That support for all the rest of the team is really, really good. The heal, every turn at the start of the turn, if you're at 44% or less HP, you heal 44%. And considering these guys have the 220 leads, which is the other thing to bear in mind, that this Goku, all the numbers that we've seen him do, he's getting his own 220 lead, but he's only getting 200% from this Goku. So his numbers would be higher under the double Goku leads. So he definitely seems very good. I think now that I've used all 3 of them at 55%, Vegito is the best. This guy comes second in terms of how good he is overall, and then Vegeta is third. But in terms of their leads, and obviously how easy it is to use them if you didn't pull them yourself, Goku is definitely the worst one, because he's the most awkward one to run, because his leader skill is not very good. But either way, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. In terms of his individual performance, like I say, he is very, very good. So we'll see how we get on. We'll see whether we manage to pull either of the other 2 Part 1 units before Part 2 starts, because we've got a ton of content out, so there's a ton more stones to get. We should get another 77 on reset, which is in about half an hour from now anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of Goku at 55% down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.